Authorities in two neighboring Burlington County towns are dealing with very similar hairy situations. Now, on December 21st, Medford Police were alerted that a naked, excessively hairy man was seen mid-afternoon on Huntington Circle Drive. Now, the woman who made the report told Medford Police that the man, only in his tennis shoes, stepped out of a Jeep, possibly a Jeep Patriot, walked around back to open the back hatch, then re-entered the vehicle and left. Just 9 days later, on December 30th, Evesham Township Police, which is right next to Medford, received somewhat more of a disturbing report.
A 14 and 15-year-old girl, they were playing basketball near their home. They saw a suspicious vehicle with what they described as a shirtless male. Minutes later, the vehicle reappeared, and what they described was a male exit the vehicle and run towards them completely nude.
The girls ran home, alerted their parents, who then called the police to make a report. Now, Medford and Evesham Police both state that the description of the man from the incidences are similar. He's described as a white, heavy-set man with brown hair and an excessive amount of body hair, possibly in his 30s and 40s, and the word chubby was also in there as well. Is it illegal to drive your own vehicle in the nude, and when does it become a crime? Is it when you exit your vehicle, or can you just not drive in your vehicle?
When you're in view of the public.
Okay.
So if you had tinted windows, you're fine your vehicle as long as nobody else is observing that. As soon as somebody else observes it, that is indecent.
Do the cops have a full description? Because we wanted to help out. I understand we now have a Chasing News rendering.
Oh, we have our own rendering, do we? May I see it?
Let's pull this segment down to earth. This is not funny. This individual is walking around naked, he's menacing young women, and he could be escalating his behavior. The police need to catch him, arrest him, get him off the street, and find out what his problem is sooner rather than later.
I agree with you. And what's interesting about this is the splitting the hairs of whether or not you can be naked in your car or not. The guy that thinks that's okay clearly has an issue.
He did pop out of his car to grab something from the back, which is not cool, but I don't think it was his intention at that point to be seen. This time, however, this second story was very scary. This is actually the town that I live in, and you know, to have somebody doing something like that to our teenagers around here is disturbing. So hopefully, you know, somebody can see him.
The word you're looking for, Rohan, too, is escalation. This individual is getting more and more bold, is getting more and more dangerous, and hopefully no one gets hurt.
I think, you know, as Alex said, it's baby steps, and then it gets worse. So we can't allow him to continue with this anymore. I know I would be mortified if I came home and I saw a naked man in my driveway. I wouldn't think it's funny. I don't care what his description is.
If you see a naked person in the street, just don't look.